Alright, so this is video 1 of Iron Man Mark 85. And as I stated on the RPF, this is actually not just a picture. This is actually my forum that I started and hooked up an old computer with an HDMI output, put it on an old television, and boom, magnified image. Really cool. This will make things way easier to find small details, and the color is surprisingly good. Like, I think, is that about the right color on the camera? On the camera it's actually a little darker, but those are about the right colors that I can see off the television. Otherwise, this is really handy for small details like this detail cutout, couple of the lines in here. There's some lines under here that I didn't see before, some color I didn't see before. But anyway, in any case, I said I was going to be doing build the sword, and in particular the large one first. And as I showed in the first few seconds, I have done just that. I have started on this sword. Now, it's supposed to cover the whole arm. I'm about halfway there. I've been using sheets of 99-cent 6mm craft foam, so a roll of 2mm foam, both in white and black, and I got a pack of multicolors over there, and black poster board as my superstructure support in there. Or superstructure support, what the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, as my main solid structure. The whole length of the blade, excuse the background, this is also my girlfriend's sewing room. The entirety of the blade was first made with one sheet of this trifold. It's a black trifold board, and I cut off one of the panels, and I've been using it for this. So I first made the blade with just it's 5.5 inches thick. I don't remember. My glue lines were kind of funky when I glued the foam on top of it, which is why I got that long roll of 2mm foam so I could skin it and put details on it for both the silver and the red. There's a blue line along the edge of the blade, but now that the edge of this blade is much thicker, I am going to wait until I receive my roll of 6mm foam from TNT Cosplay. Also, not sponsored, but go check them out. Decent prices. I got a roll about this big of actually 8mm foam for $18. It was really nice. There's also there's also a blue line here along the top section. I have elected to leave it out because creative liberty is a thing. But anyway, day one. I'm already halfway through one of the accessories. The blade is a little wiggly, but I expected that. There's no way around it. Otherwise, it's going pretty good. This is going pretty good. No major hiccups to talk about other than, what you would expect from skinning a piece of poster board this thick. Nasty glue lines, portions of which, if some of you didn't know, the lumps that can occur from gluing large portions of actually anything together in foam like this, they appear because portions of that glue have either cooled down too quickly, meaning they've become solid before they can bind anything, or what happened is you put the glue down, then you press the two objects together, and you didn't hold it long enough, so they separated, and the glue really expanded to fill, well, it didn't really expand, but it was ripped apart like a piece of silly putty to fill the gap, and then when you pressed it back down, with new hot glue, because that's not what you wanted, you get nasty lines like these. And I tried my best not to have too many of those, but you know, some shit happens. That's just how it's gonna be. So, day one, nano accessory numero uno is, I would say, about halfway done in construction. I just need to figure out how to curve contour the foam to the correct shape for my forearm. Carve in some detail lines with an X-Acto. This isn't an X-Acto, but it's not an X-Acto brand, but it's the same thing. Knock it on a heat gun, paint it. Well, it's nowhere near close to done. It's nowhere near close to done. But this is pretty close to being finished in construction. Alright. See you guys later.